So I'm going to try this lip plumper thing, and then I'm going to talk about the needle pit. So the needle pit is a trap that was in Saw 2, where they walk into this room, and the group of people that's there, one of them, Xavier, it was a drug dealer, and he is supposed to jump into this hole in the floor that is filled with used heroin needles, because he's a drug dealer, and he's supposed to go in there and find the one needle that is tied to a key so that he can open the door. Xavier happens to be a bag of garbage, and so he picks up Amanda, small girl, and lobs her into the pit of needles, which has this legendary reaction that I'm sure everybody who's seen the movie can remember. This is supposed to make my lips bigger. It feels a little spiky already. But it's a pretty legendary trap. And the reaction that Shawnee did when she was acting as Amanda was just legendary. But it's in a lot of lists, like top 10 lists, where people rate the top Saw traps because it's like so hard to watch. And so they actually did get a whole bunch of actual needles, like syringes, brand new ones, obviously, not actually used heroin syringes, but brand new ones, and had to take all the metal ends out and put rubber ends in. And there was a rumor that apparently was a story that was true, that when they were doing that, somebody accidentally in production dropped a box of metal tipped syringes in. So they had to go and take all of the needles out of the needle pit and then try again, start over, double check, make sure all of them were rubber tipped, so that when the actor that played Xavier threw in the actor that played anyway, she didn't accidentally fall onto a real needle and stab herself. But it's like a pretty memorable trap. It's not my top trap from Saw, because yes, I have a top trap from Saw, but it's a really good one. It's really fun. Lots of people look at Saw 2 and they look at it as one of the best movies of the franchise. And I think it's because it's early enough that people still like went to the theater and watched it and were like, holy fuck, this is so amazing and new and whatnot. This is really spiky now. My lips are like really burning, so that's good. Maybe they're gonna look really hot. But I don't know, like there's 10 Saw movies. 10. I'm not joking. I've seen them all. I know way too much about them for no reason. And Saw 2 is a really good one. That was always my sister's favorite one. She doesn't really like horror, but she did say that Saw 2 was her favorite one. But that's my information about the needle pit. Do my lips look good? Not really. I didn't really nail that lip liner. They feel spiky. Maybe I'll upload a picture after if they get really plump and big. They're quite burning. I think that's the point, but they're quite burning. I don't feel like I've just been in a needle pit. Maybe my lips, but that's it.